It's the 22nd anniversary of the Eric C. Yetter Champions Cup Disc Golf Tournament. Everything's in the long layout for this annual showcase of Tyler State Park. Who will have what it takes to be on top after round 2? Tune in and find out as Disc Golf Monthly starts now. Welcome to another edition of Disc Golf Monthly. We're in Newtown, Pennsylvania at Tyler State Park for the 22nd annual Eric C. Yetter Champions Cup Disc Golf Tournament. Hello everyone, I'm Carl Cubbage and I'm joined by fellow disc golfer, you know him by now, the legend in Delaware, Jimmy McIlvaine. Jimmy, we're here in Pennsylvania at a great venue, rolling hills, very wooded, some open holes, and we've just a fantastic place to play disc golf.
Yeah, I love Tyler. I mean, it's got it all. Like you said, there's some open spots. When you say woods, there's really heavy woods here. And there's a lot of variation. I mean, there's some really short holes here that you're going to have to get birdies on. And there's some long par fours that, are tough to get pars on. And you got OB grass that, it's hard to see off in the distance, where the OB line is. And, so there's a lot going on here. Elevated baskets, elevation changes. There's a little bit of everything here going on.
And Jimmy, the beauty of Tyler, it's had so much success. They're expanding to 36 holes, and we've got, Joe Mila, world champion, with a great group of people that have really tweaked that course to make it what it is today.
Yeah, Joey's, if there's a critic ever about Joey, is that he's constantly, changing this and that on the course. This course is a little bit different each and every time you get here. Like I said, there's little changes. Like you'll find that today in the open holes, you're gonna have a lot of temporary holes, temporary baskets. We're gonna have fly pads. So there's a lot of different things going on here that the players are gonna have to be aware of and be able to, not let it affect them.
And we've got a great organization there. You got the Bucks County Disc Golf Alliance with Bob Schellenberger, the president. Dude Sassman, he's the groundskeeper, takes care of that. Of course, the whole club participates and just makes that place a great place to play.
Yeah, they have a lot of volunteers to put this tournament on. I mean, this is their thing. I mean, they build all year to this one tournament. We mentioned Joey and, Rex and all of them get together, and this is everyone's pulling into this one tournament.
Yeah, I got to say, Rex Hay, a former submarine sailor like myself, he makes some great signs out of that wood block, painted, shellacked, just something you'd want to hang on your wall. Just a nice touch for that course. Yes. Well, Jimmy, we've got some rain today. Besides the great terrain and the challenges of this course, what's going to take here on day one of this event to make a move?
A lot of different shots. Tyler has a lot of left to right to left, double dogleg fairways. We got players that, we're going to be following, one of the best thumbers around, Brian Schweberger. You're going to see that. You're going to see the flick shots from the young guys. On a course like this, you pretty much need to have a variety of shots, and I think most of these guys have that.
I would venture to say we're going to hear some trees involved in this action as well.
Sure you will. I mean, it's a woody course. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, Jimmy, who are we going to be following here on day one here in the second round here at the Eric C. Yetter Champions Cup Tournament?
Okay, in first place with a 64 is Nate Sexton from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. In second place with a 66 is Troy Wooden from Binghamton, New York. And third with a 67 is Brian Schweberger from Tarboro, North Carolina, and Stephen Miller from Falmouth, Virginia.
Wow, that's a good group there. You talked about a legendary thumber, Brian Schweberger. He loves coming up here and playing Tyler. He loves this course.
Brian's got a game for this. And he's also been around long enough not to let, like you mentioned hitting trees. Okay. So, some of the newer guys aren't really as used to that. They're used to hitting out with these big NTs where everything's wide open. It's just stay in between the ropes. Brian's been around enough, and he's from North Carolina. He knows what playing wooded courses is like. So don't look for him to be that upset hitting a tree or two.
And we've got some new players here we haven't seen on Disc Golf Monthly before. What do you expect the dynamic to be here with this foursome?
These are all up-and-coming players, though. They're all sponsored. Troy Troy has been on here, and so Steven. Both of those, especially Troy, just started touring this year. Steven's got game, and so does Nate Sexton. I think like I said before, all these guys have really nice flick shots to go along with their backhands. So,
any advantage you see amongst those four players? Who do you give the edge to, Jimmy?
If there's an edge at Tyler, like you brought up, it would be, it's going to be Schweberger. I mean, simply because, like I said, he's from North Carolina. Does that mean, but so is Nate Sexton. So, they got this. They play in woods a lot, but, I happen to know that Steven loves Iron Hill. So there's not that situation where he doesn't. So Schweberger out of experience. How's that? You made me do something. That's all I can say.
Well, it looks like it's definitely going to be a toss-up there with the veteran Schweberger. We'll have to see how that all goes as we cover this first day event. Folks, we hope you'll take we're going to take a quick break. We hope you'll stay with us, and we've got some great action here at Tyler State Park. All right, folks, here we are. We're at day one here, and we're starting round number 2. Nate at the top there, the right behind Jimmy. Tight group.
Yeah, this should be some really good golf here.
Folks, we're going to start off on basket 3. It's a par 3, 211 feet.
Even though these are all on the steep ends, you're going to find there's a few of these short little holes that are just must-get birds.
And you can see the trees come into play early, Jimmy. We've got rain, folks. You can see the umbrellas up.
There's a nice drive.
Threw it really slow and still went by the basket. All right, Nate's right there. Troy with a jump putt. Oh, Brian just off the top rim. He knew it was off.
Nice putt by Troy.
Floats it right over the rim.
There you go.
All right, a birdie from Steven. Tightens it up in the middle. Moving on to basket 4. It's a par 4, 375 feet.
With lots of elevation change, especially after the first half of the hole.
This is a newer hole at Tyler.
Yeah.
Boy, he just floated that one up there. That was a nice shot. Those center trees, Jimmy, eat up a lot of discs.
Go, Ork.
And Jimmy, at Tyler, they've got, for most holes, 3 pin positions. This has got one tucked to the right and a couple of them uphill on the left. And multiple tee pads as well.
A little early, but he got up there.
Oh, that's a nice line there.
Huh? Mine or yours? No! Oh, that little branch.
Yeah, this is one of the par fours we're all expecting to birdie. This is, I mean, relatively speaking, 375 feet. Even though it's uphill, it's a shorter par four.
Back up, baby.
Beautiful putt. Brian with a good hole there. Nice birdie. Well, we've got a star frame, we
There
call
you
it
go.
that, for birdies by every player in the group. Here we are on basket 5, a par 3, 318 feet.
Really downhill.
Oh, this is a fun downhill hole.
What was that?
Basket down to the left in this position. Jimmy, you can see how the group piles sticks and keeps the fairways nice and clean. A lot of maintenance that's got to be done on this course.
There is a lot of maintenance done on this course. I actually played this course before there was the stick piles.
And this hole was not there when you played it back then, Jimmy.
No,
It's a
it
new
was
hole as
not.
well.
Oh, you yanking mother.
Maybe that jump putt, it just dropped on him. Troy in a nice spot there. Ooh, just off the rim. That rolls downhill just a little bit. Ooh.
Ooh, nice putt.
Steven with a nice strike there. Couple of birdies. It's getting tight.
It is getting tight.
All right, folks, we're on to basket 6. It's a par 4. Getting some distance in now, 476 feet.
It would be all on the left-hand side. There's a lot of elevation on this drive that it goes back downhill slightly.
There is a parking lot that's not in use to the left. If you're not careful, you could hit a tree and go OB down there.
Come on, honey. Hide. That works again.
Normally, you got to hit one of the very first trees or get a really bad skip. That was a nice shot there.
Boy,
you got
he
any
boomed
flex
that
out of
forehand.
that? Wow.
That was hot.
It's tough to see what happened, though, after up there.
Make him run. Get him.
Got a spotter up there. Steven got all the way up on the tree line to the right.
And you can hear the rain. Surprise, surprise.
A thumber.
A thumber. Someone's got to tell Brian that he's too old to be throwing thumbers.
He's a magician with that shot, Jimmy, as you know.
Nate's drive was a crush up there.
Wow, does Troy have room through all of that to get to the basket?
Good tree. That might have been a good.
Very nice. That road's OB, but there's a little distance there between the basket and the road. Oh, Brian pours that one in. Love that loft he gets
I know,
on there,
he's
Jimmy.
trying to make, that's two now, big putts.
Nice putt.
Nice putt.
Couple of birdies. Nate's still holding on. Brian making the move here. Some great putting. All right, Jimmy, we're on to basket 7, par 4, 450 feet.
Now this is really a new hole. This was just put in this year.
It's got some great tee locations. There's an upper elevation one that's really nice too.
Solid. No. Stay right. That's got power. Come on, go. I think you made it. Nice.
Steven in a little trouble here. It can't be comfortable in the rough when it's this wet out. That's just insult to injury.
Brian trying to get some good footing. Look at that thing flex back. Right at the base.
Have a putt.
Eyes it right onto the slope. I love a basket position like this, Jimmy, on top of a knob like that. Brian just a little short. Nate with a nice putt there from the side of the hill. Troy joins him. Nice birdie there by Troy, a bogey from Steven. Still tight group, folks. Here we are, we're on basket 8. It's a par 4, 525 feet.
Okay, this is one of these really nasty holes. You need a big righty hyzer up this hill, and then a nasty basket location.
Ooh, that is a tough shot there. There is a road to the right. If you hit a tree and kick way right, you're out.
And there's the big righty hyzer.
That's a nice one. Good distance on that one as well.
Leopard. Get off. Great shot, Dave.
what Troy's got here. He just lunges at that one.
Come on. Right.
Just never had it up.
There's also a pin position, Jimmy, down to the left that drops left, a little shorter than that one. But
Right.
this is a fun hole.
Get some. Get her.
Wow.
Now it's got a stick. That is a nasty slope one. It is really tough to get that second shot to stick.
Here goes the thumber.
That's gotta be pretty nice.
Troy got out nice.
Oh, yeah. Around the outside.
Oh, that was sweet.
Sorry.
All right, Steven was a little distracted by somebody behind. He's in the end of a Nova. Oh, tough break.
Settle. That can roll all the way back down the hill at you. That is nasty.
You can see down there he lofts it up. That Brian did not roll down far.
I've had that same roll end up 50 feet down that hill with no way back up.
Oh, it's brutal.
That was a great shot by Nate.
Nate with a great birdie increases his lead. He's 3 ahead of Brian. Folks, we're on basket 9, a par 5, 587 feet.
Yeah, we're
Well, cut right back into the fairway.
It's one of his double dog
Uh-oh.
leg fairways.
great shot.
Gonna have a dog leg to the right and then back to the left.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful snap
Yeah.
off of that one.
You might even see some of these guys come in the back door. There is another way to the basket, so
Well, we might see that on that shot right there,
Well,
Jimmy.
I don't think he meant to though.
Brian's looking that way.
From where Brian's at, that's dangerous. You miss, and it's bad. And if you don't, it's good.
Wow.
Nice shot.
And Nate is going the same way. Forget about the fairway.
Well, the crazy thing is there's almost as many trees guarding the basket on the fairway as there is coming this. I mean, there's holes through here. You might want to be out practicing it once in a while to make sure you know where those holes are.
Nate with the jump.
So you can seal his, his first group of trees. It's going to leave him a 30-foot putt if he hits anything. And so some of the guys just feel like it's worthwhile going the other way.
Nice to lay one up like that so you can get the birdie.
And look where Brian ended up.
Brian for the eagle. Give it to him. Oh, right off the rim.
Nice putt. Another
Look at
star
that.
frame.
Another one. That was sweet. All right, here we are at basket 10. It's a par 3, 216 feet. right there, just saying ace me.
Wow. Now that's
I've not seen that line before.
Decent.
Yeah, Jimmy, this is one of the newer holes. It's going to be a permanent. It's got the fly
Right.
pad down now. Well, they called them ghost holes when we set them up for events, but it's a beauty.
I got to relook at this hole when I go there. 'Cause
I-
I don't
I'm
see
still
what
thinking
Nate, I
about
don't
that
see what
line.
Nate threw.
Oh, look at this one.
Sit.
That was sweet. Yeah, I'm looking at that and I'm like, wow.
I know some guys have a problem with taking like that, taking too much, not being able to take enough off
Right.
and keeping the disc that straight.
Just around the right side.
See, even Steven's over in the woods where, you thought he had a really nice drive.
Oh, just off the top rim. Nate just dead center, Jimmy, putting on a good putting clinic.
So, no criticism for taking the
That was
unconventional route.
I'm looking at that next time. Brian finds the chains. All right, Brian and Nate with the birdies. All right, folks, here we are. Basket 11. It's a par 4, 396 feet.
And this is another one of those
another
holes.
new
where-
holes.
Yes.
Basket off to the right. Past that downed tree.
Road runner.
I like his form, Jimmy.
Maybe.
Really smooth
Yeah.
on his release.
Be nice. Oh, yes. There's
A little
niceness.
tight.
Get off of that.
Brian's always talking, having a good time.
That's Brian right there.
What the hell did I hit?
Nate with a jump putt.
Shot.
Puts it right up there.
One time.
Come on.
And Nova again.
Nice throw.
I like that on long putts. It carries nice. All right, we got a couple of birdies there, Jimmy. 4 strokes for Nate. Jimmy, we're going to hit some open holes that are temporary. Here we go. Basket 12, par 4, 615 feet. These are just for the event, some of these open holes, and won't be part of the new course.
So these may be the last time you see these since there's going to be a 36-hole course now. I know they've played them in the Yetter for the last few years,
But
but
with Tyler expanding years from now, these could be part of even a greater complex. If Joey has anything to do with it.
I think they don't. I think they have a problem with cutting the fields like over and over again. They let them do it once a year.
Yeah, I think there's a farmer that
Yeah.
contracts to take the stuff out of there. That's a big pull. Roller.
I don't think it was supposed to have been a roller though. That's going to be short.
Like on the other side of the trees.
Yeah, they're discussing that now. He misread where the basket was. Look, young boy's got a thumber.
Maybe.
He played it too tight into the trees there, Jimmy. Caught the trees.
I doubt he throws it as much as Brian.
Nate swings it out nicely, coming back. See, if I do that move, my back, I'd be in traction.
I'm serious, Nate. Brian's got to understand, man. He's getting older. He can't keep that up.
Wherever the jump putt and puts it close. You know, he's not getting that lift that he had been getting, Jimmy. Just a little bit low.
I mean, that is what that putt is, though.
Right.
If you have the right height on it, it goes in, and if you don't, you don't.
Wow, Nate with another birdie. He's just got a good stretch going here. 5 strokes over Brian, and everybody else is close back. All right, we're on to basket 13. It's a par 5, 1,050 feet. That's when you just air them out, Jimmy. They just let them go. Not happy that that's going to stay wide and stay out of bounds.
See, this has got to be annoying with this rain.
Brian flirting with it, but his is coming back. Oof. Barely. Troy wanted that to come back.
Yeah, it's going to be on the
Troy's
other
OB
side.
as well.
That might be OB again.
Couldn't see that one land. Oh,
there you
wow,
go.
that was nice. Well, Brian was in bounds, no problem.
That may be a problem. It's got to be really tough when you're playing like this under these conditions, wet grass, everything, just to keep everything in a safe. Also,
Good shot. It looks like the rain may have taken the audio out. The camera's doing still a good job, but our audio is gone. Just gonna have to suffer listening to me and Jimmy. Oh,
there's
that's
another one. See, that's what I'm saying.
Wow, Jimmy, that was tough.
Ryan's watching everyone else and just decided.
Yeah, it does not want to get stuck in that
Yeah.
narrow where it bottlenecks down. Oh, Nate just rips it. He says, I'm going for it.
He's not. I don't think he got back in though.
Oh, wow, nice. Makes it through into the circle. Brian sets up the thumber.
That was a smart play. I mean, he'd already been OB once. Just end it.
Wow, right there. Precision. High cut shot.
I mean, Troy's about
Ooh,
to take a big
wow.
number. That's probably more of a putt than he wanted. But he's all right.
I like that pre-shot routine. I'd drop the disc spinning it like that.
Especially in the rain.
Ah, his first miscue on a putt, Jimmy. Yeah, tough hole here for Troy. Well, folks, you can see it right there. Nate's still on top. We'll take a quick break. Please stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. We're here on basket 14. It's a par 4, 605 feet. High cut shot.
Whoops.
You got away from him, got down low.
That got away from him, too. You're just trying to hit that little oak right there where Troy hit. Okay, that's a different way to go.
Brian all
Did
the
he
way
get
over
over
the
it?
top. He can throw really high.
He didn't get over it, though.
Good finish there. Can hear some of our audio coming back. Oh, another nice one.
Shot.
Nate with a good kick back to the basket. See if Brian can loft this one in, get something back. Oh, and that one got too high. Well, a couple of birdies. Nate's still got a good lead here. He's up by 4, and it's tight behind him. Moving on to basket 15. It's a par 4, 660 feet.
Here's another hole going back to the hedgerow. The closer you can get to that opening, the better shot you're going to have.
Folks, you can see their players are being allowed to use the fly pad or off to the side because of these conditions.
I've actually seen a couple players actually go through the hedgerow. I think you're going to see most of these guys lay up safe for that, though. Because if you miss that opening,
It's
you're
tough.
done.
Good shot there.
Gives him a putt.
A little too tight. Brian brings it in.
That's a putt. See, the more off you are of this opening, the harder your angle becomes, especially if you get close to the hedgerow.
Troy swings it out. Nate lays it up. Ooh, big high jump putt. That road is not too far away, Jimmy.
It's not as close as it looks. It's downhill though, but see, it's 20 feet. 15.
Pars around, folks. Basket 16 is a par 3, 348 feet. Got some OB here. Wow, that was a nice one.
That OB on the left though can come up quicker.
That's the one to really be concerned on this pin position, is the stuff off to the left after the tree line.
Like that could be trouble.
Brian tags a tree. And the OB is that grass, that deep grass
Right,
right
that's what
there,
I'm
too.
saying. A good shot can be what looks like a good shot can be OB.
Oh, Brian puts it right there.
See, Nate was OB.
You know, when it gets really windy here, all you can do is put it near the base of the basket because it can get away from you.
And Steven drive that looked great was pretty long.
Well, our leader bogeys, and now it's only a 3-stroke lead. Folks, here we are at basket 17. It's a par 3, 322 feet. This is a fun hole to throw here, Jimmy. Straight away, the basket's before the wood line.
That's part.
Get it. And that was tight and right on the money.
Okay, I'm shocked Troy's not throwing the flick shot too. He's been throwing it all day.
I wonder what Brian's throwing, Jimmy.
Huh.
The thumber. We'll have a good look there.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
just
Troy's not feeling this.
Hyzered out. Nate, solid strike into the center. Finds the bottom of the basket. Brian with that thumber. 3 birdies and a par.
Yeah, Nate needed that one. He had had a 6-stroke lead, and it started to
Folks,
slip
we're
away.
on to basket 18. It's a par 4, 711 feet. OB to the left. The basket's in a circle with a road around it.
This is my favorite of the field holes.
This is fun, and the OB gets a little narrow on that second
Yeah.
shot to contend with. OB all down the left side, that high grass is all OB. You can see the flags.
And I hate OB, and I still actually like this hole.
Brian in a good spot. Nate hangs it way out and brings it in.
Sit.
Ooh, and he's safe. You can see how tight it gets through there,
Not only is
Jimmy.
he
It's
safe-
only about 20,
Right.
20 feet, 25 feet wide through there.
Not only is he safe, though, but he has the best shot.
Oh, look at that. That is a beaut.
The closer you are to that OB, the easier this shot becomes.
The basket actually sits in the grass of a traffic circle if you're
Right. That's why you want to get close to the first OB so that you can get up to that closer.
Brian carries a little right.
I wonder how many times Troy's played the course.
Just a matter of getting over the road and landing in the circle.
I feel like he threw the wrong shot both, in two back-to-back holes. If he had known, I think, the course a little better, he would have.
Brian Anheuser's it in. Whoa. No
It's
change
in.
required.
It's in.
They all part him. That was a great hole.
That's a tough par four.
It is. Here we are on basket one. It's a par 3, 261 feet.
Righty Heiser, lots and lots and lots of trees.
From the camera angle, it doesn't look like it's that far, but when you're standing on that tee, you got to pump it down there.
Yeah, there's some elevation change on this. It actually goes back up left, which makes, skip. You almost have to skip the Heiser up there. Or take one of the inside routes.
And if you get a bad kick and go down to the right, it goes downhill.
See, Troy took one of the more inside routes. And there it is, part.
Ain't in a little trouble here after that tree hit.
Yeah, this is one of the few holes that Tyler actually liked more in the A position.
I like it in the A position too.
But
it's treacherous.
It is. That's what I'm saying. It's
Nice putt. Straddle around the tree. Nate with his fourth picks up a bogey. Troy with a great drive here for the birdie. Wow, look at that. A two-stroke swing. Steven one away, and all of a sudden Nate in a little bit of trouble.
wow.
Folks, here we are. We're on basket 2. This is a par 3, 372 feet. A great hole to finish this round on, Jimmy.
Yeah, it is. This is seriously downhill. These guys are going to be throwing in mid-range. It's going to flip at the end. Like that. Or a flick shot.
There's a tree there. looks like they're throwing high, Jimmy, but they're not. Our cameraman is just way down low. They are not throwing up that high.
Yeah, that's a serious hill. The worst part about finishing on this hole, you got to walk back up the hill.
There's a nice low one, catches a tree. You know, our viewers can see how wooded it is. Every shot that you see in the player, there's just tons of trees in the picture frame. Heavily wooded. Look at that disc. Wedged between the... Troy was right there in the wedge of the tree.
Nice. He needed that to end the round.
Man, what a shot.
What a drive.
Monster drive. Look at that birdie, and we get a tie here. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll wrap up this second round on the first day. Well, Jimmy, quite a battle there in those conditions with the rain. What's your assessment of that round?
Stevens came on hot at the end. I mean, that back, the last 9 holes, he just didn't make as many mistakes. I mean, he just came on. Nate was playing pretty hot the first 9 holes, and that's just the way it goes. I mean, those kind of conditions, you get OB mixed in. Couple trees here and there, and next thing you know, you're like, wow, what happened? I had a 6-stroke lead. It's gone.
Some great shooting, but we did have a move from the second card here after that round.
Yeah, because there were even some better scores out there happening. Andrew Fish and a couple other people shot a 59. Andrew's a really up-and-coming player, up in this area right now, and people better really start paying attention to him.
So Andrew has the best total after second round, so we'll see him during the final day here, and we'll see how he battles it out.
Yeah, it's going to be him and Steven and a couple other guys. So.
Well, Jimmy, we got to see some great shots during that round,
yeah,
too.
Man, it was, like I said, Tyler offers a little bit of everything. You better have your game on to come here. So, we'll see what's out next month.
Yeah, well, folks, we hope you enjoyed it. It's just, you got to think about it. Our cameraman and producer, Kevin McGorry, to brave the elements like he did with the equipment difficulties with sound and everything, with the rain coming down. Just fantastic coverage. Absolutely fantastic coverage. Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed day 1 coverage here, and you'll join us next month for the finals. It's going to be a hot one. That's all we have for this month's episode. I'm Carl Cubbage with the legend in Delaware, Jimmy McIlvaine, for Disc Golf Monthly, the show that takes you one step closer to the sport of disc golf.